Sì, él ayudaba a los negocios del mismo. Te daba un
Ay,
poco.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Let's take a look over here. Okay, testing, testing. Perfect. We have the gulag coming in here today too, as usual. Filling up the spaces here. Let's take a look here. Ooh, the sign is off. Let's turn this on. There we go. Flip Cat Miroski. Good morning, boss. Good morning, good morning. Let's see here. We have pound yen coming down. We have Friday. So Friday's a day where, like, it's mostly like you'll have to chill a little bit. We didn't really force any trades on Friday. On Friday, we reflect on the week, how the week went. So, slowly we're going to start to look at the pairs and see, what can happen. Early morning, I took that pre-market fuel too. So that pre-market fuel may try to get some trades today. All right, let's take a look at pound yen here. So just by looking at pound yen right now, it just seems like we're doing some sort of a retest of this area 149.750 for a potential move down right here. That's what it feels like what's going to happen. So let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame here. So looking on the 1 hour time frame, we are basically creating this resistance right here, this minor resistance. We have this minor support down at 149.500, which is 12, 13 pips away, not that far away. But then again, below that area, below the support around 149.460, we have another support down over here, which is around, I would say, 14 pips away, 13 pips away. I was like 18 to 20 pips away, right? Let's take a look on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think pretty good sells are going to make sense below 149.450 for price to continue down to 149.300. Yeah, right there, 300 in the 16, 17 pip range. If we break below this area 149, 620, I don't think, yeah, there's enough range, but still, I would want to see a price break below, this price over here, 149, 460, 450 for to continue bearish. If I would want to take a trade, if it's a big if. So obviously we'll have to wait over here now. Let's take a look at this chart here. This chart is 140. Oh, nice. Very nice labeling here. 30-minute time frame. Sells below 149.330. Okay, you're being super safe over here. That's fine. That's all okay. It's Friday, so it's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, that's what we have for pound yen here today. We're just gonna wait it out, kind of wait for a break below 149.460 and just try to see if we can continue down to 149.300. Looking at gold, I had a buy on gold last night. Had put my stops at break even. Really expected it to really expected the London session to continue pushing price to 1794, but got stopped out at break even. So it is what it is. Let's take a look over here now. So basically, we created a resistance here on gold around 1789, right over here, 1789. And one thing I was reading about yesterday was how in the US, Biden, if he's really trying to regulate cryptos, all the money should flow into gold, which is a safe haven. It doesn't really make sense, but that was the whole reason why I took buys. And looking on the 4 hour time frame, it just made sense because you had a candle closing bullish, and then we anticipated next one to continue up to retest the high. But price did what it had to do, and that was about it. So let's break this down on the 1 hour time frame now. So basically we have a resistance up over here. It gets pretty messy as it continues to go up. So obviously we'll have to wait for the 4 hour candle to close at this point to see where price is going to go, because we are rejecting 1782. We're in this range right now. We're creating this minor resistance right over here as well on the 30-minute time frame. If you measure this range, it's like a 22, 24 pip range. So I think it's going to be important to wait for price to break above 1788 for it to continue moving bullish. This is a SPX 500 chart. Wow, this looks pretty clean. Out of all the charts, this looks the cleanest because you got clean buys above this area, clean candle to the left hand side, and then you got clean candles going down. This is beautiful. I wish pound yen was kind of like forming like this, you know, so we could have had a much better analysis at that point. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at this area here. Actually, let's take a look at Forex Factory here first. Forex Factory. So Friday we had a bunch of news on the euro. We had some news on pound. We have like USD news. Okay, let's take a look at euro here. Let's see what euro did overnight. We had a bunch of news over there. Should have really moved. Oh yeah, we just moved up and trying to come down. That's about it. Okay, we didn't really do anything much over here. The only thing we did on the euro is basically we created a resistance over here. We also broke above some sort of a resistance at 129.950, and now I guess we're in this kind of like range area. But again, at the same time, like if price, this is a 18 to 20 pip range, right? If price comes down and creates some sort of a support, then there's a very high possibility we're going to continue up to retest, 130, 150. If it does do that. But if it not, then there's a possibility it can continue down. So whenever you're looking at charts, it's very important to kind of like look at it in a way that, okay, where's the most recent support and where's the most recent resistance, and out of those areas then you can identify that, okay, if we break above this resistance here, where can price move on to next, right? And it's very clear to see that, okay, there's a very high possibility to continue to 130, 450, because this is our next target here if we break above this area. Do you use Oanda Provider in TradingView? No, I don't use Oanda Provider in TradingView. If SPX is clean, why don't we try price action? It's same on all pairs. Yeah, but it goes against the rules of focusing on one pair. You can try it if you want, but I just focus on what I focus on, like pound yen or sometimes gold, and that's about it. So this is where I'm going to be looking for sells over here below 149.460 for price to continue down. Yeah, right here. Potential sells below 149. Let's say 450. I'm being very cautious as well because since it's a Friday, so the last thing you want to do is take losses on a Friday. That's the last thing you want to do here. So got to be very, very careful here with Friday. We got gold charts coming in again. You got buys above 1787, looks good for price to move up, okay. And then you got sells below 1780 to 1782 to continue to 1780, okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Dominion markets will be available for Puerto Rico. Yes. Let's take a look here. NASDAQ 100. Buys above, on very clear analysis. Buys above this area, sells below this area. I think you may also want to take a look at, oh, this is chart sent from the phone. Okay. Maybe you want to also take a look at around here, maybe below this support, because you got clean candles to the left hand side. See how big this range is. If this is enough range which you can trade in, I think that's going to be a pretty good idea. But otherwise, you got a good idea here below the support here as well. Hey Raja, can you take a look at Euro USD? Oh no, I think you need to send a chart. You send a chart and then we're going to take a look at that. Mr. Amix, what do you think about this analysis? All right, let's take a look at this analysis from the Gulag, straight from the Gulag coming in. Okay, so this is GU 30-minute chart. So buys above 1.38. Looks good. Yeah, you got clean range to the left hand side. Very nice. And then you're looking at sells below this area. You're confused about sells because this wasn't clear. Yeah, there's a lot of issues here. So at this point, you can say that, okay, buys are much clean. They're clear buys. But when you're looking for sells are not that clean. That's all what it is at this point. On the right, you have many pairs. Are you looking at them to see potential pairs to trade in the future, or do you just see them? Oh, these pairs, I just have them because, some people, they like these pairs, so we just kind of like have them on the side. It's not necessary that I'm going to trade them. It's just to like, keep an eye on them. Sometimes guys like to trade GA or USD CAD, so that's why I have them here. So if I check out GPAUD, right? If you look at GPAUD here on the 4-hour chart, oh yeah, we're just ranging here on GPAUD. We're creating a support right here, which is very, very clear support right here. If we break the support, our next support looking to the left-hand side is right down over here, 1.78400. And if you extend it to the left-hand side, ironically, it kind of like matches up with the zone over here as well. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, yeah, we're just ranging here on GPAUD. Just come to the stream. Can I please ask you to do a quick recap of your gold buys overnight? Would you like to know the confirmation to get in? Okay, so the confirmation was pretty simple. Yesterday when I sent the analysis in the Slack group, if you guys were there, the analysis was sent right over here that we were creating a support and there's a possibility for the 4-hour candle to continue moving up. That was the entire analysis, So I took a buy around here, placed my stop. I placed my stop somewhere down over here because the 1-hour candles were closing bullish, and that's it. I let the trade run. It went into like 50-60 profits, 50-60 pip profits. I secured profits, put stops at break even, and then based on only on the 4-hour, anticipated price to continue moving up overnight, but it didn't and came down and stopped me out. So you can check that analysis in the price action breakdowns we sent yesterday. It's my birthday, coach. Spending the right way with the right team. Oh, happy birthday. Mrs. Salim, happy birthday. Finally, you're turning what? 21? Beautiful. Getting legal now slowly. Oh, 27. Oh, okay. You look pretty young. All right. All right, check this out. I do think gold is going to continue bullish. I do really think gold is going to continue bullish till at least 1789. We're going to fill this wick here on gold. That's what I do think is going to happen. So looking at the 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, yeah, I mean the 30-minute candle is going to continue on. I would say so. Got a like a 17, 18 pip stop, continue on to like 1789. I do think we're going to continue on till like 1789, 100%. For sure. We're breaking the highs over here. We got clean candles to the left hand side. So, I think overall gold is pretty bullish. Did you try the pre-market fuel? Yes, last night. It was okay. It's like a pre-workout for the brain. Yeah, look at that. Pound yen is still respecting this minor support over here. It's going to be better to wait for sells below 149.450. If it's possible, can you give me your opinion on this trade I took during London right now? I'm taking most of my trades based on the high time frame breaks, and it's working good for me. Oh, nice. Let's take a look over here. It's working out good for you. It should work out good for everyone else too. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. Your JPY 4-hour chart. Nice. Entered here after the break of the 4-hour high at this point. Closed 95%, didn't manage to get full 10 pips, but didn't want to risk it. Nice. Beautiful. Very nice. Yes, Magic Keys is also coming out next week. Next week, we're going to start shipping Magic Keys. I'm pretty excited about it. We hired 4 people to help us with the packaging. So it's like we created jobs. So Magic Keys, because of you guys, we created jobs and someone's going to make an income. So we're contributing to the employment numbers for Canada now. Employment should go up now for Canada, man. For fuck's sakes. Because of all these lockdowns, man, employment has been down. So yeah, we're hiring some people there. Let's take a look here. Euro JPY, partial stop loss right here. 30-minute broke support. Man, I think this would have been a better. So if you remember, yesterday we took a trade on gold, right? This is the exact scenario where gold was yesterday. So if you look at the yesterday stream, this is where it should have taken a sell. You had a candle closing bearish, you had a candle closing a weak bullish candle, and next candle broke the low. This is where your entry should have been, right over here, for price to continue down. This, it gets pretty tricky because now you're approaching this area of rejection at this point. So might as well want to review the trade from yesterday to see, like, where you could have had a better entry. All right, we're moving up over here above 1787. Beautiful. It should continue till 1789. Let's take a look at this chart by Angel. US 100. Buys of candle close above resistance. Looks pretty clear to me, man. Looks pretty clear. No problem at all. How does your trading setup look like? I have two 4K monitors, and I have a laptop on the side right here. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and I have magic keys on the side too. I got the magic keys too. Can't forget magic keys. See, I don't even have the new version anymore. My buddy came and he took it. He's like, hey, I need it. I'm like, oh man, come on. And he took it. Let's see here. Off topic, I just put my bid in for a house down in Florida. Oh, nice. Nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. It's better to put bid on a house than something that's going to lose you money. A house, land, it will never, ever lose you money. Never. Because think about it. There's only so much land in the world. You can't create more land in the factory. Except you're in Dubai, where they make artificial islands and shit like that. But other than that, there's no more land, and people are reproducing, like more people are coming in. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get, it's good. Apart from the fact about this conspiracy about depopulation behind the, these vaccine stuff, if that doesn't happen, I think land value is gonna go up. Oh wow, look at that gold. Beautiful. I really hope someone is in gold over at this point. We're going to continue on towards 1789 here today. Fill this wick at this top. Let's see here. How many inches are the monitors? I think they're 32. Do you think your team be able to create magic keys with Bluetooth? Possibly. We looked at those options, but then the price was just so high. Price was really high. So yeah, we wanted it to be really, really affordable too. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is a sell on pound yen. Entry when we broke the low of this candle. Okay, nice. Partial profit, 10 pips. Beautiful. If it continues running down, now you're going to have a pretty good runner at this point. All right. Hey. Hi, Raja. Love. I'm Kamran. Recently, we met in PC Sadr with Abdullah, your cousin. Guys, Raja is pure from heart with his audiences. Oh, nice. Thank you, man. I remember Kamran, this guy I met in the hotel lobby. Nice. He joined in the live streams here. So let's take a look at this point over here now. Does Dominion Market have cTrader? No, we don't have cTrader. GPAUD is still ranging. Gold is still continuing bullish. Pound yen is still stuck over here. Really looking for sells below 149.450. And then we'll see if price is going to move after that or anything. Let's see here. What's the market fuel you were talking about? It's a product this company sent me yesterday. Pre-market fuel. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to write the right name over here. Pre-market. Yeah, right here. Pre-market fuel. This is what they sent me yesterday. Pretty good brand, They did pretty good branding too. I mean, look at this. So let's see if that works here today. Anticipated a gold buy from 1787 all the way to 1789. If it continues up, beautiful. Can you please go over candles with no wicks? Because I see people entering on them, and you say it's risky. I just don't understand. Yeah, I just think it's when you have candles closing with no wicks. Let's say, all right, so let's say you're looking at sells, right? And you have a candle closing like this bearish candle with no wick at the bottom. This means there's no range for the next candle to go down. So if you look back in the history, you'll see that there's a 50-50 chance that the next candle is going to continue moving down. There's a 50-50 chance unless there's a lot of volume in at that point, unless there's a lot of volume at that point. So when I see a candle closing like this with no wick at the bottom, I just stay away from that. Hello, Raja and GJ. Why you didn't consider 149,600 to take a sell in case the 30-minute candle closed below the level? 149,600 below this area. Yeah, but the only reason is because you got this support over here, kind of like rejection, like 9 pips away, and then you got this like 14, 15 pips away. So on a Friday, it's not that good of a confirmation for me. A pretty good confirmation is going to be below 149,450, at least for me, because I know that if pricing break below, let's say 149,450, you have clean candles going all the way down towards 149,300 at least, which is like 15, 16 pips away. So if you look at that on the 15-minute time frame, you can see these are just clean candles going up. So you can anticipate the same reaction below 149,450 to continue down. All right, let's take a look at this gold buys. Oh, beautiful. Very nice, very nice. I do think it's going to continue moving up till 1790. Very nice trade over here. Would you consider buys if you break the 30-minute highs created at 149,952? 149,952. Let's see here. 952. Possibly above 149,900. This is what I want to look at. Buys above 149,900. Let me remove the zone over here. Right here. Above 149,900, you can anticipate price to continue up towards 150, 100, 150, 130 till the zone. It's like a 25 to 30 pip range over here as well. Yeah, pretty nice range here. 46 pips in profit on gold. Nice. Someone's in gold over here. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this here. So okay, so this is gold doesn't really care about many zones. Yes, that's true. Let's take a look at this over here. Gold 15-minute chart. Entered as 30-minute candle flip bullish. My first 10% week. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Very nice. Profit land over here for a lot of people. Happy Friday. Why is not good zone to trade below 149 if we close below? Yeah, I mean, it's just not enough range. It's just not enough range, So below 149,450 is cleaner range for me. So that's why I'm looking at that area at that point. I feel like if gold has clean traffic to the left, it hits 20 pips as easy as GJ hits 10 pips. Yes. Gold is actually pretty nice. It should continue to like, 1789.50. That's what we're anticipating at this point. Yeah, it should run pretty nice. It should continue on moving. I mean, have pretty high. I have really high hopes for gold here. Let's be honest. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is 15-minute chart. Previous 15-minute candle has no top wick. Why are you sure it will go up? Because 15-minute candles are weak confirmation candles, right? When a 15-minute candle closes with no wicks, I generally disregard that because, like, looking at the overall 30-minute and looking at the overall 1 hour, it makes sense in that case. So 15-minute are like weak confirmation time frames. That's why I kind of like, necessarily don't really take into that account that much. Can I buy gold now? Well, if you buy gold now, let's take a look over here. Your stop is going to be below this 30-minute candle right here if you buy gold now at this point. So you got to take that into account too. Okay, let's see here. Pound yen is on its way now. Looks like we're coming up towards this resistance here, and this is where I'm going to be looking for potential buys. So potential buys above 149, let's say 900. 149, 900. This is it. Now we are just waiting. Hey, greetings from South Africa. Do you use indicators to influence your orders? If so, which ones? I don't use any indicators at all. So now this is the start of the new 30-minute candle. And now we're really expecting this to continue on towards, 1789 at this point. So I think it should continue moving up over here, 1789. Looking at the 15-minute time frame as well, like, we're moving up slowly. It's closing bullish. We have clean range to the left hand side. So, I mean, if it does, it's awesome. If it doesn't, then, I mean, this is the close of the weekly candle here too. So let's see what happens. Do you have exotic pairs like USD BRL? No idea what USD BRL is. Would you say is the max number of trades you can take in a month? And what's the minimum? It's not about the number of trades taking in a month or like, the minimum trades or maximum number of trades. It depends on how, like, what opportunities are you really executing on? Me, I try to focus on, let's say, 1 or 2 opportunities a day. If I see 1 or 2 opportunities a day and I can execute on them, to me, that's perfect. Then, like, at the end of the month, if it's, let's say, 30 trades or 20 trades, so be it. But you have to go based off of, like, what you can grab daily. I'm a little bit afraid of the buys because the daily closed bearish and this bullish momentum can just be a pullback. I'll be looking for sells that was going to be comfortable. Okay, makes sense. We can only trade based on where our comfort level is. Let's take a look at this chart. This is GBP CAD, buys above 1.73423. Yeah, this looks good. Above this area, it's perfect. You have clean range here to the left-hand side as well. Do we offer 500 to 1 leverage on US30? I think it's 100 to 1 on US30 on metals and indices. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is a pound yen 5-minute chart. Close 90%, a runner running stress-free. Nice. Beautiful. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is just in a range. So I'm going to mark this as a no trade range. Yeah, this is a no trade range right here. Close partials here, 20 pips running. When the 30-minute candle flip bullish, enter the position for price to continue up. Nice. So if this one, next one continues bullish as well, I think it's going to run off to a pretty good start to 1788, 1789. So we're going to keep an eye on that. What's this? Mr. Freshy27 donated $10. Tim Hortons is life. LOL. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Got my coffee for the day. But I stopped drinking coffee though. I stopped drinking coffee. I substituted coffee with green tea with honey, man. Life changing decision there. All right. What do you think about keeping a journal of missed trades that I wasn't sure if I want to take? Would be a good idea. I think keeping a journal of the opportunities you want to execute on is going to be much better. Right? And also, like, keeping a journal of all the trades you do execute on, that's also going to be much better at that time. But what I like to do is I like to just keep a journal of the trades I do execute on, and that's about it. Like I executed a gold buy yesterday, so I made a journal about that. Executed a buy on gold, like a few minutes ago, which got stopped out at break even once this candle broke the low. So I'm gonna journal that. So that's it. Right. So when you take, the problem becomes when you take too many trades, right? When you take, let's say, 4 trades or 5 trades, then you don't want to journal all those trades because that's a lot of work. So that's why I say, like, just make it easy for you and just focus on 1 or 2 trades. So when you journal those 2 trades, you can really journal them and you can look over them and learn from them. But when you have a bunch of trades you have to journal, man, that's a lot of fucking work. And I don't want to sit around and journal all the trades I've taken, because no, it doesn't work. And like, when you go into over trading, forget about journaling. No one's journaling over trades. A buy here, sell there, a sell there, and buy here. Yeah, I know. It's not happening. All right. Let's take a look at over here. Yeah, this should continue moving bullish here. Gold. We're looking at 1789. Should be a pretty good target. Okay, executed the sell in the morning. Could you tell me if this was a risky entry or would you have taken the same trade? All right, let's see over here. Would I have taken the same trade? Let's see this. It's a Friday. Also, if someone's running in deep drawdowns, send that chart too, so we can take a look at that and maybe like guide you in the right way. Because sometimes when we're running in deep drawdowns, we want to let the position run over the weekend, hoping it's going to gap in our way. But I've done that. Trust me, I've done that, and it doesn't really work. So this is a 5-minute chart. Executed sell here, added back the risk when we broke the low, took profits. The rest got stopped out at break even. Nice. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's good. I wouldn't have taken this trade though. But since you made profits here, so may want to take a look at that and see that, okay, how can you do this again? Let's take a look at this GU idea here. Waiting for this 30-minute candle to flip bullish to ride buys up like a horse. When it continues bullish, just jump on buys and ride them up. Yeah, looks good. Sells are pretty tricky. Below this area, you have this consolidation, and then you have all this garbage over here on a Friday. It's not that good at all. GJ has really been playing April Fools the entire April. I just can't wait for this month to end, man. Pound yen has been just trash, garbage. Absolutely garbage here. Mr. Makina donated 14 ZAR. Oh, what type of visa for trader? What? What types of visa for a trader to move to Canada? I don't think they give any visas if you're a trader. That's not how it works, man. They're like, oh, you're a trader? All right, stay where you are. Yeah, you can't. No, that's not how it works in Canada. Like a qualified janitor, that's a pretty good job. A qualified janitor, or for a warehouse worker or something like that. You can get or like if you're a welder, carpenter, you know, maybe you can do that. The funny thing is, if you're in a developing country, let's say India or Pakistan or Africa or whatever, and you're a welder or you're a plumber, welders and plumbers, they're at the very bottom of the totem pole. They make the least amount of money in the entire society, right? But when I moved to North America and I saw that what plumbers are making almost like 100 grand a year, welders are making like what $200 an hour. Like when I was working on the rigs, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Back home, they can't even dream about that much. It's just skilled labor. Mention the super visa. Yeah, I don't think on a super visa they'll let you on if you're a trader. Or maybe you'll need to be a super trader to be on a super visa. I'm starting a $10 account next week. Is 20% growth attainable per day? 20% a day. Yeah, it's attainable, but I don't know anyone who's done that consistently for over a month. That's the whole problem. It's attainable, but I don't know anyone who's actually done that consistently. So maybe you can make a change, but I think it's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be super tough because think about it. You risk 20%, you got 5 chances. In 5 tries, you can blow your account. What are your thoughts with Justin Trudeau banning flights from India and Pakistan? Oh, I don't know, man. That's just wrong because they're banning the flights because there are 200,000 cases. All those cases are from India, man. They got 1 billion people over there. Pakistan only has 83 million people there. They're banning Pakistan flights for no reason. 1,000 million is 1 billion. So just take that into perspective. All right. 30-minute chart. Potential buys above 149,890. Nice. Looks good. No trade zone part 2. Sequel of no trade zone. And then potential sells here. Nice. Kind of like I'm looking at too. Buys above this area. Potential sells below this area. Trades are wild. I used to be a carpenter building houses. Anybody who needs a job, walk onto a site and go up to anybody, and I promise you they'll hire you. I dropped out of university, got a $25 an hour framing job with no experience. Oh, yeah, that's also what it is in Alberta. Like when I went to Alberta, you could walk at any job site and say, "Hey, man, I want to work." They're like, "All right, what can you start? You got your boots? You got your boots? Like, if you have tools, it's a bonus, and they'll hire you." $19 an hour, $20 an hour, easy. And then you have bums who don't want to get jobs. They're like, "Oh, we can't get jobs." No, because you're complacent. Everyone's analysis are correct in our community. Exact. It happens. Most misses the perfect entry. What will be reason? Any reason? Some miss of fear. Even analysis is right. Yes. If you miss a trade, that's because of fear, and fear comes with lack of experience. If you move, would you consider changing your session time, or would it be the same? It will be the same. It will be the same. My session time at trade, it will always be the same. So because that's something that has worked for me for a very, very long time, and why change something that's not broken? Did you find GJ was too hard this time last year too? No, last year was amazing. Last year I made the most amount of money I've ever made in my life last year. March, April, May, and that really boosted me to open up this new business, on the side, the brokerage business, because so much came in, because we had the virus, we had the pandemic, and everything was just moving wild. So let's take a look at that right over here, right? So pound yen, let's take a look at that in April. Let's go back in April, right? Let me show you guys. We're gonna go back in April 2020. It was beautiful. April 2020, March 2020. Yeah, look at this. This is the 20 this all right, let's take a look at the 16th April right here, right? Look at these candles here. Look at this candle here. This is 22 pip candle right here. Then you have a giant candle right over here. So this is your New York session right here. This was like 30, 40 pip candle. You have another 15, 16 pip candle. You have consolidation in the evening time. And then you move into London session. God damn, look at this London session over here. 40 pip move up. And then the New York session. Holy, New York session. This is when they announced vaccines. The fucking thing ran 150 pips, and then retracement all the way down, and then you move on to this was arranging here, whatever, and then again, look at this move here, New York session right here. No, London, move down 40 pips, and then you move into the New York right over here. Some ranging, and then closer to London close, you have another 30 to 40 pip move down. So last year was amazing. Look at this over here. When was this? This was in New York session 2. We broke the highs, take a buy, boom, 50 pips. No problem. Mans were getting 40 pips, 30 pips, 50 pips, no issues. It's a beautiful time. A beautiful, beautiful time. And now price is at 149. We're ranging here. Yeah, gold is whatever it's doing. Pre-market fuel. First ever dedicated formula to help enhance performance of all traders trading in any market. Focus, energy, endurance, awareness. Pre-market fuel. If working on new pair, what is importance of interpretation of next candle? When you're working on a new pair, so this is what I would do, right? Okay, so this is what I would do. Let's say, for example, that I'm going to work on a new pair, and that new pair is going to be pound CAD, right? It's going to be pound CAD. So this is it, right? So let's say I'm going to focus on pound CAD. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm looking at this pair, and now I'm going to look to see that, okay, what time do I have to trade? Now, the time I have to trade is from 6:30 till 9 a.m., right? So I'm going to focus on the pairs I already do focus on, but at the same time I'm going to be looking at pound CAD, and I'm going to see that, okay, if we're approaching this resistance, right, what's going to happen during NY Open? What's going to happen during pre-New York, NY Open, NYSE Open? Are we really going to break it? So one day I'm going to look at this, and if we do break it, then I'm going to look to see that, okay, it broke in New York session. How could I have entered this position? And then I'm going to write this down. And then the next day is going to come on, and I'm going to do the same thing. Next day, third day, same thing. Fourth day, same. Just spectate. Just watch. Just watch how it acts during New York sessions, and over a time you're going to understand that, okay, like, you know what, it's reacting the way I thought it would react, and then a time is going to come where you're going to say, okay, like, now I may try to execute a trade on this pair. So maybe after a week or 2 weeks, you're going to start executing a trade on the pair, because now you have a week or 2 week long history of watching the pair move during these sessions. So that's what I would do if it was a new pair. What's this over here? Hey boss, could you do a top-down analysis? I just came home from my wedding. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I don't think the missus is going to be happy about that. What you mean you're doing a top-down analysis now? All right, let's take a look here. Top-down analysis in gold. Congratulations, man. What's your favorite donut? I don't eat donuts. They make you fat and a lot of sugar, and I don't like donuts at all. All right, let's take a look at gold here. Let's do some top-down analysis on gold. Yeah, no, man, donuts make you soft. I don't like donuts at all. I haven't had junk food in about a month at all, and I've lost my waist. My waist went down from 36 to 33.5 in a month. No carbs, no sugar, no junk food, nothing. Mostly water. And protein, chicken, stuff like that. All right, so daily candles. So okay, let's take a look in the weekly here. So since this is the weekly candle close, we don't know whether this weekly candle is going to continue moving bullish with the weekly close, or will it come down and retrace to create like a small body. So let's take a look on the daily time frame here. So daily basically created a resistance at 1794. We also created some sort of a support down here at 1778. So we're going to mark this down as a support right here. And now we are in a range. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. Looking on the 4-hour, now we got to adjust this zone based on a 4-hour. So may want to bring it up like this right here. Now, here's the amazing part about gold, right? Now, this 4-hour candle, we created a support here yesterday in the Asian session, right? We had this huge rejection on the 4-hour. If this rejection meant that price is going to drop, this 4-hour candle should have closed a strong bearish candle to continue down, but it didn't. It broke the low of the previous candle, rejected, and then continued up and closed like this weak ass looking bearish candle right here, right? So now we have this weak bearish candle at this point. Next 4-hour candle is going to close in about an hour and 40 minutes. Right, so if this 4-hour candle closes, let's say bullish, I think there's a very high possibility for the next 4-hour candle to maybe continue moving up to fill this wick here to the left hand side and somewhat like this. That's what I think, because if that candle closes bullish, then obviously we're creating a support, and supports on the 4-hour are really strong, and that's a strong confirmation that now price may continue moving up. So that's my bias here for gold. And obviously, sells below 1780, 1781. We can take a look into that. But I don't eat junk food anymore. We have some pakoras, parathe, and pancakes. Yeah. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever happened to the rugby guy? Oh, I think they're having a season or something. Yeah, I remember that guy, G-Star. G-Star would come on every day. Hey, mate, I know if you remember me, I play rugby here in New Zealand. I'm like, yeah, I remember you now. Good guy. What big decision in your life felt scary at the time, but looking back was the best decision you could have made? Man, there are a lot of decisions that were scary. Going out to work on the rigs the first time, that was a scary decision. Didn't know anyone. Still went there, came home broke though after a few months. Then tried it again, made it, and then quitting my job to do door-to-door sales. That was a big decision. Opening up, partnering up with the brokerage. That was another huge decision, leap of faith. Because a lot of money went into it. I'm like, all right, I don't know, man. So that was a big decision. I think I've taken a lot of risks in life. Here's the thing, when you take risks in life. So I was watching this one thing yesterday, and remember when we're kids, or when you have kids, and when a kid does something good, you're like, oh, nice, man, good job, that's amazing, you're so strong, you're so smart, keep doing this, and you really amp up the kid to do whatever it's trying to do. But when you grow older, and when you try to do something different, or when you try to do something out of the ordinary, or something that's maybe people haven't seen before, no one applauds you. No one says, oh, you can do it. Everyone says, no, man, I don't know. It seems pretty risky. If this was so easy, everyone would do it. No one has done this before. Just be careful. People stop applauding you for some reason. And that really stuck to me, because I have 2 young kids, and whenever they do something good, we're just like, oh, nice, come on, let's go. But when you're older, there are very few people that will tell you, hey, you can do this. A lot of times guys tell you, hey, no, man, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if no one's going to buy it, but you got to do it, and you're going to fail. I failed at a lot of businesses. I failed a lot of online stuff. Never worked. But it's what they say. When you throw shit at the fan, not every piece of the shit is going to stick to the wall. But the shit that does stick to the wall, it's gonna stay there and it's gonna dry out, and you won't be able to take it off. And that's what success is like. You throw everything you have at the fan, and something's gonna stick, and you're gonna find your calling. What's your thoughts on Bill Gates said about Bitcoin? He thinks BTC is going to zero. Man, if he says it's going to zero, I think it's going to zero. I mean, he's running the world if you look at it. Could you talk about something about increasing lot size? I was doing pretty well with a certain lot size, but after increasing it, I went straight to losses. This week, I went back to the winning lot size, and I'm winning again. Yeah, I mean, you have to keep your lot sizes the same. You can't say like your lot sizes are really holding you back. You have to keep them the same. Like on Wednesday, I increased my lot size to 20 lots. I took 2 trades. Both 2 trades were losses, right? Both 2 trades were losses. Yesterday, I took another trade, same idea, same lot size, like a little bit lower, but the same idea. So it was a winning trade. So you always have to keep the lot size the same, but also do understand that whenever you're increasing lot sizes, trust yourself that you can manage risk, right? Trust yourself that if you're going to increase a lot size from, let's say, from 2 lots to 1 lots, and if no, from 2 lots to, let's say, 4 lots, and price comes down, you can manage risk. You can close partial positions. Trust yourself in that way, right? And then that fear slowly is going to go away. Could you please share your lot size journey, like how you start off? Yeah, I start off with 1 lots, and then 1.5, and then 2, and then 5, and then 7, 10, 12, 10, 5. This is what I did. But as I was increasing lot size, I also understood that, okay, I need to know how to manage risk. Because if I can't manage risk, then there's no point. There's actually no point in increasing lot sizes. Google, world's most powerful doctor. Yeah, I know who's the world's most powerful doctor. It's Bill Gates. It's crazy. Self-proclaimed powerful doctor. Other than the financial rewards, what else have you gained from trading, discipline, understanding yourself better? Yeah, patience. Patience with a lot of things, I think I've gotten emotionally strong when it comes to important decisions, because I finally realized that every decision you will ever make in your life is going to be a really easy decision if you leave emotions out of it. Really easy decision. If you just remove emotions out of it, think of it logically, it's going to be an amazing decision every single time. Whether it's to do with business, relationships, moving to another country, whatever it is, right? If you remove emotions, it's going to be an amazing decision. Same thing with trading, right? In trading, if you make emotional decisions based on, let's say, money, it's not going to be a good decision. Like let's say if you take a losing trade, right? You take a losing trade, you lost money, you're emotional about it, you're going to take another trade to make that back, you're going to take another trade after that. It's not going to work out, right? But if you take a losing trade, and if you look at it logically, that, okay, I took this trade, it was a losing trade, what could I have done differently in this scenario? Because it's going to happen again. And then you're going to slowly start to get better at that. So I think that was the number one thing that I learned, about emotional intelligence, really. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I gotta do this one thing over here. Let's see. Okay, news will say dumb shit. Yeah, right now we're just ranging here now. You know, gold is also stuck creating this minor resistance here. Pound yen is also ranging. Yeah, we'll have to wait. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound yen 15-minute chart. Price was consolidating before this candle broke through clean range. I think it was a good indication that the consolidation would not affect price from moving clean. Yeah, nice. And once we broke above this area, that's what it meant. And I think if we continue down, see, this is the problem. I mean, I don't like this range at all, you know. So if you want to execute on this, that's totally up to you. I like the range below this area here, not over here. Let's see here. This is, have anyone used Fair Forex as a broker? Fair Forex. Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know about Fair Forex. Oh, it looks like we're breaking up over here now, 1787 to continue bullish. When you start to realize and make change from your trading leverage at the beginning, did you slide a little bit, occasionally mess up? At the end of the day, I just focused on 1 or 2 trades a day. It's easier said than done. That's it. That's what made a huge change in my trading. Just 1 or 2 trades a day, and that's it. You know, there was no complication after that, and just studying the trades, and that was it. You know, leverage doesn't matter, lot size doesn't matter. The process remains the same. Whenever you come to the charts, your entire process will always remain the same. The only thing that's going to change is your comfort level, and with your comfort level, like, you know, you're going to start to take on more risk. At the end of the day, that's about it. Let's see here. Can you look at EJ? Euro JPY. Ooh, this is the start of the new 30-minute candle now. A huge rejection on gold over here for price to move up. Slowly coming up towards 1789, 1790. We'll see if we get there or not. Let's take a look at Euro JPY. GP is also moving up over here. Euro JPY on the 1 hour time frame, we created a high. We're coming down to this area. If we create a support, I think we can continue moving up back to this high. And this is a 17-18 pip range. You know, we'll see if price moves up. Could you please take a look at this gold trade? Or will this too risky? Candle made a top wick first, respecting the previous high over there. Close full position. Nice. Yeah, we had clean candles to the left hand side, and nice. You made it work. Price closed above resistance, entered as price broke the high of the previous candle. I don't see where, I don't know if I'm wrong or what, but I don't see where this candle broke the high of the previous candle. I don't see that. Even if I just don't see that, sorry. I'm unable to see that. Even if I look on the 30-minute here, this candle didn't broke the high of the previous candle. I don't see that. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but that's what the chart shows over there, which you sent me. Would you become a president of Pakistan? I don't know, probably. Take a look at this GU idea here, looking for buys above 1.38902. I think all pound pairs are trying to move up. You have GPAUD, we're at this resistance at this point. You have GP CAD in the same area, you know, at this resistance right here. And then obviously, like, you know, we looked at GU here too. We're at this resistance area here trying to move up. So We'll have to wait and see. Why is 20 to 30 pips the recommended stop loss for gold? It's not a recommended stop loss. It depends on the candles. That's what it is, you know. So if you're looking at buys, you can't just have like a 20 pip stop just because it's recommended. You need to have it below a candle. That's where stops are placed. Stops are placed below candles, below zones. That's where stops are placed. Like a lot of times what guys do is they'll say, oh, you know what, I'm going to take a buy on gold and my stop is going to be 10 pips right here. But this is in the middle of this candle. What if the next candle retraces, right? The whole idea when you're taking buys and you're placing stop losses are you're anticipating the candles to, if you're anticipating it to go up, you're anticipating this candle to respect the low of the previous candle for it to make higher highs and, like, you know, higher lows and higher highs. Have you ever had Daniel Savage as a guest? I've been past videos with Ty Fibs Live, but I don't think you've had a guest. He's a student of market fluidity, like, you know, so he can join in whenever he wants. That's what it is. You know, we've had him on the stream here and there. You know, he jumps on here and there, but yeah, I mean, the door is open for him. If you trade cryptocurrency, which pairs do you want to trade? I don't trade cryptocurrency, so that's not even a discussion. Okay, let's take a look over here. Can you show your spreads on gold and GJ? I want to compare them to mine. GJ and gold. Can I trade crypto on Dominion markets? Yes, you can, but the environment to trade crypto on some brokerages now, crypto brokerages, it's very, very hard. It's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. You know, we had some people try trading cryptos. The commissions are super high. The spreads are decent, but it's very, very difficult. You know, so I wouldn't recommend trading crypto at all. I just stick to, like, you know, Forex here. I find it challenging when deciding to move my stop to break even. What do you consider when taking this action? I don't know. Just move your stops to break even. Why is that challenging? Is someone holding you back? I mean, hold your stops. The only reason you should be putting your stops to break even is if you are securing positions. That's it. If you're securing positions, that's the only reason you should be putting your stops to break even. Otherwise, there's no need. I never put my stops to break even just because I feel like it. I only put them at break even if I'm securing positions. Can you download MT5 from Dominion Markets for laptop? Yes, obviously. Let's take a look here in UCJPY. You're looking for sells below 107.830. Looks good. Clean candles to the left hand side. Extremely zoomed out chart, but yeah, the idea looks good. Just gotta wait for price to break below. Oh wow, there goes gold. 1789 coming up, 1789, and next stop is 1790 here today. Let's say here, hey Raja, last question. Oh wow, look at that move here on gold. Is it better to demo trade until you can start a 1K account or start a smaller account now? I would say start a small account. Like if you want to deposit, let's say $1,000 or let's say whatever your deposit is, right? Whatever your deposit is, as long as it's bigger than $500, start a live account with 10% of that amount, you know, with 10% of that amount. Oh, nice. Look at that. Gold running up nicely over here. 4-hour candles moving up to fill this wick over here too, just like we talked about. Beautiful. Is it true that Forex is a zero-sum game whenever you profit someone else directly lost? I think so. I think so. I believe so. It is a zero-sum game. 11:27. Oh, my magic keys is malfunctioning over here. I think the battery is low. What's this? Missed gold, but took good profit from GJ. Can't get them all. Oh, nice. Yeah, pound yen is going to continue moving above this area over here. It should continue moving bullish. What's your spreads right now? They're pretty okay, almost like a 2 pip spread on gold, running pretty nice. Oh, this is GA. Oh, let's take a look at GJ over here. My bad. Yeah, GJ is still ranging here. Did you take a gold buy? Yes, I did take gold buys. Raja back to the gulag. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I did take gold buys. They were actually pretty decent here and still running up, so couldn't really miss them at all. Yeah, so this is it right over here. So it took the first buys here and then got stopped out. And then once this candle started breaking the high over there, and then took these buys over here too. So gonna secure this right here, because we're approaching this resistance here. Plus also it's a Friday, so there's no need to kind of like, hold these areas at this point. And we were talking about these two, how price is going to continue up towards 1789, 1790. If you look on the 4-hour, we did continue up to fill this wick. Looks like GU is also trying to move over here, about to break above this consolidation area. Was that 20 lots? Yes. If gold breaks above, will you look for a wick fill or resistance to form once broken? See, here's the thing. This is a rejection area here from the Asian session yesterday. If we break above this area, then there's a very high possibility we're going to continue up towards 1792. But I'm not looking to get into this at all here. Again, already gave gold a couple chances, and I think that's about it. PMI at 945. Are you staying in for that? No, I'm not staying in for that. Not staying in till PMI. Why didn't you tell us when you entered gold? Well, gave you the ideas, gave you the ideas. So it's up to you to execute. So if you missed this trade, you need to figure out where could you have entered the position. I entered the position right here. Once this candle broke above the bearish candle, this is where my entry was. My stop was below this candle and anticipated price to continue till 1789. This is what we were talking about all morning about gold, and this is in signals. On Fridays, you're on your own. Sorry. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I try to give you trades. I try to literally spoon feed you guys. But Friday and Mondays, you're on your own. Can't really do much on Fridays. Can you recap your gold trade on the Asian session? I think we did talk about that earlier on here. Yeah, pound yen is just ranging over here now. It's about to start soon too. All right, so we got the first shipment labels for Magic Keys, man. 1,800 pages. Wow. 1,800 pages. Do you think GJ can fill the 4-hour wick once the 1-hour candle breaks the high? GJ can fill the wick once the 1-hour candle breaks the high. 4-hour wick over there. Yeah, potentially. Potentially it can. So we'll need to break above 149,900 for price to move up. This is what we're looking at this point. Gold should also be running up over here with momentum. And this is what we were talking about on the weekly time frame here as well, that we can expect the weekly candle to continue running up on Friday here because it's already bullish. These time frames are also, same thing we talked about on the 4-hour. 4-hour candle is about to close in an hour over here. So I think if this doesn't, then the next 4-hour candle has a very good opportunity to continue bullish if we break above 1790. We can see 1794, 1795 today. We can. Was there a resistance at 1788? No, not really. I mean, look, you had clean range till like 1789. Right there, and you have to focus on the 4-hour candle. 4-hour had a wick fill, and when there's volume, when there's momentum in the market, when volume and momentum is at what? This is pre-New York, coming close to New York Open, so that's where the confidence came on. 4-hour candle to fill the wick, and basically that's it. Then the smaller time frames, they just become noise. I mean, I try to buy right over here, which got stopped out at break even, and then I gave my trade a second chance for price to break above the 1787. How can we make consistent profits by hedging? You can never make consistent profits by hedging. I mean, never is a strong word, but it's very, very difficult to hedge and make profits. Just get that idea out of your mind. Hedging and profits, they don't mix together. It's very, very difficult. We were actually no, I'm not going to talk about that. Sometimes I give too much information. Why are you always trashing this kid? Is it because he makes more? Because, oh, I've never even talked about this guy in the gulag. I've never even talked about this guy. It's been 4 days, 5 days, 6 days at least. There's no wick fill on the 4-hour on MetaTrader 4 or even MetaTrader 5 on IC markets. There's no on what pair. I didn't hear your analysis on your gold trade, but I was anticipating the same move since we have a clean range at 1789, but I didn't take it. Hopefully next time. Yes, hopefully next time. Like a lot of trades that you're going to miss, you have to document the trades that how you could have taken that entry. Because look at this, right? Take a look at this. Candle closed bullish, right? Candle closed bullish, rejecting this area right here. Next candle went bearish and came down to this rejection area and closed like this. Next candle broke the high at this point, which becomes an impulse entry now, respecting the previous candle's low. You got a wick fill, and then you got the full range fill at this point. This we've seen a lot of times, over and over again. I do not know why, but I think whenever a small trader like me takes the position, IC market takes it against me. That's a victimizing mentality right there. You can't victimize yourself. You're victimizing yourself. Victimizing is whenever you take a losing trade, you're like, oh man, I'm taking a losing trade. Oh, the broker is taking my money. No, you're taking a losing trade. You need to look at that and say that, okay, how could I have taken a better trade? How could I have made a better informed decision? Right? Let's say gold candle closed bearish and you took a sell over here and price went down, but instead of going down, it went up. And you're like, oh man, like, why am I always losing? No, you're not always losing. Now you got to identify why price went up. So because most times what people do is they try to say that, okay, you know what, it should have went down, it should have done this. No, it went up. So let's take a look at why it went up. You look on the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour had a wick to fill. Look at the 1-hour time frame, 1-hour candle was bullish. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, this candle was also closing bullish. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, and now you try to see that, okay, maybe I could have entered right over here as an impulse entry to have this good buy over here. And then you open your notebook, You make a note of this and then you move on to the next day. Because this opportunity is going to happen over and over again. And you have to learn this so that you can be ready for the next time. Why can't I take profits? Always take me out on my trade. Yeah, same idea. See, victimizing personality over there. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Buys above 945. I think buys above 149,900 would be much better. Buys above 149,900. Looks like GU is breaking. See, oh wow, look at this. Same position right here on GU, right? Don't you guys think this is the same scenario as if that happened on gold at this point right here? Exactly the same scenario on GU. We broke above the high and boom, starting to move up. Let's take a look at GP CAD over here too. GP CAD is also breaking above. Yeah, see the same scenario on GP CAD, exactly the same scenario. GU here as well, gold here as well, down here. Do you mean break the high? Yeah, break the high means breaking above the wick, basically. Is the new magic keys ready? Yes. So they're going to be ready in about, I think, by Monday, Tuesday. There's no volume in GJ here at all. We're just ranging here today on GJ. All right. Let's bring the spaceship down over here. Make sure we don't break anything. Okay, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is GJ buy. Take a buy in 15-minute time frame, but it closed bearish. Price stopped me out. Oh. But did you manage risk? I think you should have managed risk with this candle right here. Yeah, could have managed risk with this candle right over here. But I think also there was a rejection here too. But I guess the probability was it to go up, you know, but I guess it didn't. The probability wasn't there, so you could have managed risk with this candle closing bearish. What's the webinar hours? It's going to be 9 a.m. on 25th. Last 6 months I make percentage 75% profit, but sometimes I over risk and ST loss more than 1%, but in good. But in the what the fuck is percent, but in the end making, all right, perfect. So you're making profit in the end. Wow, gold is gone. 1791 tapping here. Next stop is what? 1792, 1793. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is a pound yen sell at this point. Resistance created in lower time frame. TP is down over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's breaking down. If it continues breaking down below 149,630, then I do believe your 4R can continue going bearish. So unless this closes bearish, next one will continue moving bearish here as well. You see continuation in the next 1 hour candle on gold? Yes. I do think we should continue moving bullish till 1794. This is where I wanted to ride my buys overnight, but got stopped out. But I do think we're going to continue up to retest 1794 here today. Sorry for the grammar. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We figured out what you meant there. Ended the days with profits anyway. When would you wait for a candle to wick down, then break above versus entering on the open of the new candle? It's different scenarios, different scenarios, different time frames. I mean, it's that depends on your experience and intuition. Basically, it's very tough to it's very tough to talk about that. So you have to see it happen a lot of times to kind of like develop that intuition. Sell, break, and retest, or buy rejection. I don't think buying rejection is going to be a pretty good idea. I think buying above 149,900 would be much better. And I also do think you need to reevaluate your zones over here. You see how these zones are overlapping the candles. So you got to make it much more, cleaner. Something like this, so they're not overlapping the candles. So you have clean ranges, which you can see. Oh, nice. SPX sells at this point. Would you be concerned about the wicks to the left if GJ breaks above this area? No, not really, because then you're going to anticipate volume to continue pushing price. If you break above 149,900, you're anticipating volume to continue pushing price because you got clean candles here to the left hand side. Hey, could you explain your gold trade and why you take it in the 15-minute? If you go back in the stream, then you'll be able to see why that trade was taken. Is it not better to wait for the 30-minute candle to close on GU to enter? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. The 15-minute candle is about to close, and that's also going to be closed on the 30-minute candle, and then the NYSE is going to start. So if this candle closes bullish above this candle, then there's a higher probability for the next candle to continue bullish, right? So for example, let's say this candle closes something like this, then there's a possibility for the next candle to make a lower wick and to possibly, continue bullish. So it's very important for this candle to close above this minor resistance. Do you recommend Fresh Forex? I have bad experience with them. Well, if you have a bad experience with them, then me recommending Fresh Forex will not make you have a good experience with them. Gulag, man. You guys in the gulag. Anyone know which liquidity provider matches close to IC markets? Oh, no idea. Let's see here. What does your morning look like? My morning looks like I wake up at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. now. I eat till like 5 a.m. And then I answer emails, I check some stuff here and there, and then we start the live stream, and then basically answering emails. And now we're just focusing on magic keys at this point because we got huge orders to deliver. First real account, 70% of trades lost, still didn't lose much because of risk management and one trade a day. Awesome. Oh, nice, beautiful. Yeah, I think in the beginning, if that's something you can do and you don't lose your entire account in the beginning, I think that's perfect. Are you fasting? Yes, I'm fasting. So yeah, gold is running up over here. 1790, next stop, you have 1792, 1793. I have about 30 minutes left, and in 30 minutes I'm going to call it a day here today on Friday. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is your JPY 1-hour chart. Only look for buys in percentage when this wicks get broken. I think at the same time, what you can focus on is that you have this resistance here to the left hand side. And if price creates a support right here, you can possibly take a buy for price to move up. Yeah, that's something you can see at that point. This is pound yen, buys above 149,900, sells below 149,975. Perfect, perfect. Got some issues with IC markets at the moment. Does someone here trade gold with XAU USD? Oh. Hello Raja, I'm new here. I watch your videos and it seems you're not using trend lines. May I know why you don't use trend lines in your analysis? I'm newbie in trading anyway. Well, I don't use trend lines because I think trend lines, they contradict with my support resistance zones. So that's why I don't use trend lines. Some people use trend lines, some don't use trend lines. It is what it is. I've grown very comfortable without using trend lines. What is the tea with honey that you drink in the morning? It's literally green tea. If you ask me for the brand, no idea for the brand. I just go on Amazon, I look at the cheapest green tea and then just buy it. Whatever brand that is, I'm not picky. Is the Sunday session will be at 9 a.m.? Yes, 9 a.m. Eastern. Looking to take entry on gold for yourself, Raja? No, I'm not. I already secured positions on gold. Oh, you're in 500 pip profits. Nice. Anticipating it to go to 1900. Oh, nice. 1900 is months away over here. 1900. Holy, 1900 is far, far away. Last time we were at 1900 was in January. Oh, actually, this was this year, January 2021. And then we had a sharp decline. Yeah, gold to the moon, I guess. 1900. Back to 1900. If we get there, awesome. But also being in 500 profits, 500 pip profits, that's still pretty good. Sometimes I wonder why people ask why people don't use trading certain tools and ask about people's lot sizes. So yeah, I think they want to kind of like compare. Yeah, I think they want to like compare or something like that, something along those lines. Mitch, can you wear a seatbelt while driving? Oh, there goes the seatbelt. Is the broker ready? Yes, it is ready. I've been taking trades on it since the start of this month. Where is the link? Oh, it's in the. All right, there you go. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Gold, 15-minute candle, bullish candle, candle broke previous high, closed 90% with profits running. Amazing. Very nice, Jonathan. Amazing move over here on gold. Very well done. Let's take a look at this GJ analysis here. Buys above 149, 880, 900. Same idea. Sells below this area. Looking good. Yeah. Also, it's a Friday, right? So we got to be very careful here too. Be careful with your over trading and over risking and over managing trades. Be very, very, very careful. This week has been pretty good. Mostly just focused on gold this week. Pretty good. Oh, wow, we're still moving over here, breaking above these highs on gold. The runners will do a lot of damage here on gold now. Pound yen is also down at the support. Pound USD closed below this resistance, so no buys at this point. On TradingView, you draw arrows very quickly, but that's zoom. You see this my screen here? This is the zoom right here. This is the arrow. Boom, 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 boom. This is what it is. TradingView is very bad, at drawing arrows. How did you gain confidence taking gold trades? By just watching gold. By just watching gold every day for the last 2 years, year and a half, 3 years, and then started executing on gold. Man, what a move over here. We broke above this high over here, moved up 40 pips at this time. Damn, 40 pips. Imagine I held all that right there. I only secured like 18 pips on gold. How much was this? Yeah, 18, 19 pips. How often do you increase lot sizes? Been trading 10 cents for months now, and it's difficult to get out of 10 cents range. Just increase it. I was stuck. So I was stuck between 1 and 3 lots for a very, very long time. And then I just had to jump it up to 5 lots. That's it. I just had to jump it up. And then there was a time I was stuck at like 10, 12, 10, 12, 15, 10, 12, 15. And then I had to just force myself to jump up to like, 18 to 20 lots. Like 20 is my biggest hurdle. 20, I can't pass 20. For some reason, psychologically, it's just a lot. So I'm trying to get up to like 25 and 30. But yeah, 20 is my hurdle at this time. Can I take possible sells on GU? No. How? I mean, we have the support. If we break the support, then you may get sells down to 1.38700. But at this point, candle is bullish. You look on the 4-hour time frame, we're bullish. 1 hour bullish. 30-minute is also bullish. So I guess we'll need to break below the support for price to move down. Do you think 5% is a reasonable return? Yes, 5% is a reasonable return for a month. Oh, looks like Donnie got himself some magic keys here for free. Nice. Donnie got himself magic keys here for free. Donnie used commissions at Dominion Markets to get magic keys. So far, man, we've processed 6 magic keys with commissions from Dominion Markets and 3 market fluidity memberships. It's really working. Like we said, hey, like, you know what, this is the incentive we're going to give to people, and it's actually working now. It's pretty good. People are using their commissions to get into magic keys. Oh, pound yen is breaking down over here now. I know you've mentioned there isn't a specific number when transitioning from working and trading to just trading. How do you manage your account to take out consistent the amount per week? It's not about taking it out of consistent amount. It's about what you want to take out in a month or in a week, right? I mean, let's say if your bills, like, just calculate your bills, right? If let's say your bills per month are $2,000, your bills per month are $2,000, and you're saying, okay, like, you know what, from this, I need to calculate how much is my internet bill. Let's say that's around $100, So now you have to make a goal that, okay, at the end of every month, I need to withdraw $100 to pay my internet bill, and that's what you focus on. And if you focus on that for about, let's say, 2 months, 3 months, a time is going to come where your discipline is going to be so much for attaining that $100, you're going to be like, okay, now I'm making $300. So instead of just withdrawing for the internet bill, let me just withdraw for my phone bill as well. So now you start supplementing a portion of the bills with trading. So slowly then you start to get into this rhythm of withdrawing money to pay bills. And that's what it is. And then a time is going to come where you're going to withdraw enough to pay your rent or pay your mortgage. And that's where a big change is going to happen in your life. And you're going to look back and say, okay, well, I've been taking out money to pay my bills, my rent or mortgage, and all the money I'm making from my work is just being saved. Maybe now I can start to think about working part-time and really focusing on trading. So that takes time. Some people just jump in really too quick, which is very, very risky at the same time. So you got to be careful about that. Retested previous highs, broke the low to continue down. Impulse entries, partial at 10 pips. Beautiful. I joined Dominion Markets to get magic keys from my commissions. The incentive works. Oh, nice, nice, nice. My internet bill is $13. Oh, you're lucky, man. Here in Canada, I'm paying $100. Yeah, $100. Even in Pakistan is $100 for a 100 Mbps connection. This is what I looked at. Like food cost and cost for the internet is the same whether you're rich or you're poor. It's the same cost, and we're like, oh, so the technology is the same cost all over the world. As far as I've seen. Oh, wow, $180. Damn, that's really expensive. I know we should stick to one session, but sometimes I see myself missing out on the moves in London and then consolidation in NY. So is it okay to bend the rules? It's okay to bend the rules as long as you don't overtrade. That's what I'm going to say. You know, I mean, you can bend the rules all you want, but as long as you do not overtrade. My internet is 120 euros for 100 Mbps. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty good. I'm paying $180 for 30 Mbps. Wow, that's crazy. I'm paying around 80 for 50 Mbps. Yeah, car insurance is. How to get crypto credits safely to deposit at Dominion Markets account? Crypto credits? I have no idea crypto credits, but you can deposit crypto no problem. Takes about 2-3 hours at times if the blockchain is busy, but usually it takes about a couple of minutes. When will you come to India? Never. Never coming to India, man. You guys there can't make money online, so there's no point for me to come to India.
Here we go again.
Yeah, trust. I go to India, I'm like, all right, let's try to make money online, and nope, you can't. Then I can't, man. It's so hard.
Well, you get the Modi coin.
Yeah, Modi coin. Oh wow, look at this. Waiting for 4 hour to close to go bearish. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, as long as if we break below 149.450, we can continue going bearish. Hey, Kervin, are you in gold buys?
Yes, bro. Me and yours.
Ah, nice. Nice.
Me too. I was in buys, but I closed today.
Yeah. Yeah, I took around 18 pips from buys too.
Yeah, the setup was there. I mean, if you see the 15-minute candle, the red one with long wick to the downside, is basically the same candle from Tuesday. Remember, I got stopped out on Tuesday, and I got it at the break of the bearish rejection. So again, I did the same today. I didn't took the first buys, but I took it at the when this 15-minute candle did the retest to the previous structure.
Oh, nice.
So the moment that candle closed bearish and the next one is breaking above that one, I got an entry from there.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I got the same.
Yeah,
I got. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm still holding. I already closed 50%. So I'm gonna let the rest run for for a little while, probably until the 4-hour candle close, because I'm expecting another pullback with the new 4-hour and then continuation for the rest of the session. But let's see, man.
Yeah, 1795 looks very, very promising here in gold.
Yeah.
On the 4-hour, it's very clean. On the small time frames, it's just garbage.
I agree.
Yeah, so you gotta trust the 4-hour time frames.
Yeah, I got in a little late. Got in right after that bearish candle that pulled back. But like Kerwin said, at 1789. But I closed at 1791.
Mac, where you headed this early in the morning?
So to the gym.
Oh, nice. Lucky guy.
Yeah. Didn't want to say it, so I don't want to get too jealous.
What's this? Sala Urdu or Hindi bolta nahi ye kate hai kya? Oh, I don't know what that means. Are there any new things coming that you can purchase in Dominion Market Commissions? No. I mean, it's not air miles, man. I mean, it's you can go to a store, buy mugs and shirts and spoons. No, just that's it. That's it. Probably some digital stuff, but that's about it. Opinion on stacking micro lots? I don't know. Stacking lots, it's very risky because stacking lots is like adding positions, you know. So you got to be very careful about adding positions. Yeah, GU is not trying to break up here at all. It's just consolidating at this point now. The candle is about to close here as well on a 15-minute time frame. 30 minutes also rejecting. GP CAD also didn't move up. Pound yen is coming close to 149.450. I think you accidentally roasted OctaFX. They give t-shirts and stuff. Oh, I don't even know what OctaFX is. They have really high commissions. I don't know why. They have really, really high commissions, really high spreads. No idea why. Just come on your live. I just come on your live. Did you take a trade? Yes. Had a buy trade on gold from 1787, closed it around 18 pips, but now it's coming up even more. Thanks, Raja. I had an amazing week. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, guys. Thank you, man. Take care, take care. Are gyms open in Canada? No. We are living in a communist country now, and nothing is open in Canada. You go to Walmart, you can't buy shirts, you can't buy undergarments anymore. You just can't buy that stuff anymore in Canada now at Walmart. Yeah, very, very sad situation. Delicate situation in Canada now. Yeah, man, went to Walmart yesterday and I walked by to grab some socks. Can't buy socks. Like, why? They're like, oh, it's not essential.
Oh, you being for real?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. They're like, they're not essential. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean they're not essential? Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video. Next time I go to Walmart, I'll make a video.
Yeah, it's true. It's crazy. I have a friend that's there, and his wife went to get like Combs, and they didn't let her.
Yeah, they're like, no, you can't purchase them. Because there's the Corona in socks, man. You can't buy them.
Yeah.
Dumbass Canadians, man, who are making these laws. I mean, it's just, they're gone crazy. Oh, Zebi Trota. Scammers, 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 scammers. Welcome to the scam, guys. This week, my account grew 81.2%. I had some decent trades, but they could have been better if I had let them run. What do you recommend I should do? Am I closing too early? Yeah, I think take a look at that and see what you're doing, actually. I think you're closing too early. If you think that your trades are continuing to run, just close partials and let like a small position run and see where it goes, you know, and slowly you're going to build enough confidence to let more positions run. Go to Walmart with no shoes and socks, see what they tell you. No, actually they have a sign on that no shirt, no shoes, no service. So you can't even go into Walmart to buy. Ah, man, it's just so stupid. No shirt, no shoes, no service. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is oh nice sell on pound yen. Beautiful, beautiful. It was risky as the 1 hour candle broke the low in the starting minutes. Was really messy, so I decided to give it a try. Amazing, very nice. You know, so your confidence is building at this point. I mean, if we break below this area 149.500, I think it can continue moving bearish. भाई मेरी help कर दो please. मेरा loss मेरे profit से ज़्यादा रहते हैं. Help uncle. So what that means is, hey brother, please help me. My losses are always bigger than my profits. Please help. Seems like you sent an SOS signal over there. Brother, please help, please help. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like if your losses are bigger, and you're moving your stop losses, you have to stop moving your stops, you know, and use dedicated stops. I met a guy in Pakistan, and he's like, "Oh, bro, I always use mental stops, man." I'm like, "All right, what's your profitability? Not too good. Well, then stop using mental stops." You know, man called me an uncle over here. I'm not an uncle, man. I'm just like, I'm not 70 or 60 yet. Oh wow, 3 trades, 3 wins today. Blue week. Nice, nice, beautiful. What can
Uncle
you?
is a title, bro.
Yeah, uncle is a title in Spanish, is it? Uncle.
And for Dominion market
Tío.
is
Tío in Spanish.
Oh yeah, Tio. Tio.
Tío, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Albert.
yeah. Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
good man. How are you?
I'm fine. For Dominion market, it's faster to do the deposit with USDT. It's faster.
Oh, it's faster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we've.
Around half hour is okay.
Oh yeah, because we've seen Bitcoin takes about half hour to around like an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
But I'm using Binance. Maybe it's also because of that. I don't know.
Mm.
But it's faster.
Yeah, USDT also has a fee by the exchange. They also charge exchange fee too. I'm on my 7th winning trade in a row at the moment. My greed is fading. I have more patience waiting for 30-minute candles to close. You are a big help to new traders. Thanks for teaching. Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Are you married, Raja? Yes, married to the game. Bank transfer available for Dominion markets? No. Hey, got my 2nd profitable month after watching you for several months. Nice. You got scammed. Beautiful. Did you ever check in on the guy with the accent? Has been on the stream for a long time. Yeah, I'm going to call him today. Every day I say I'm going to call him, but today I'm going to give him a call. And see what's going on. Oh, look at this. Fees are high because of the Ethereum network fees. Yeah, see now before, I don't remember if there were fees on crypto when it was new, right? Like when Bitcoin was at 3,000, 4,000. I remember there were no fees. But now I think since more people are coming in, the demand is getting higher. So I think the exchanges are getting a little bit greedy over there with the fees. That's what I've noticed. Justin Trudeau hasn't really quite collapsed everything just yet. Yes. Oh wow, gold is on its way to 1795 now. 1794, 1795 is on its way. Look at this 4-hour candle. Damn, coming up. GJ coming closer too. GU also in this struggling phase at this moment. Oh wow, look at this. Gold is galloping like a stallion here now. Look at this on the 1 minute. You're going to see it gallop all the way up. What time is it? 8:21. This 8:21 minute is the volatile minute. Check it out. If you zoom in here a little bit, 8:21 minute is the volatile minute. Wow, see that? Every day at 8:21, just like clockwork.
Come on, man.
8:21. That's a joke, guys.
21 on the dot.
Yeah.
From 20 to 21, that was a boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, GJ is coming.
I'm in from 1786. Should I keep some profits? Yeah, I think just secure positions and leave the rest running. You know, it's going to be good. 821, now 822. Powerhouse, 1795, coming right up. Before 8:30, I think we're going to reach 1794, 1795. Literally haven't slept for this stream and I regret nothing. Oh, nice. See that? Power minutes over here. We see it every day. Look at this. 4 pip move. Soon it's going to be around 10 pip move. Raja, do you have a runner? No, I don't have a runner. I wish I had a runner. I would have made some nice gains today. But no, I don't have a runner. Closed around like after 18 pips at this resistance I closed. भाई जीजे नीचे कब जाएगा रोज खोलने का टाइम हो रहा है रोजा खोलने का टाइम हो रहा है oh so the question is hey brother when will GJ go down I have to open my fast oh wow look at that it's moving down now so much volume over here now straight candle down
I was thinking to take impulsive entry, but it was too fast.
yeah oof 1794 1795 coming right up see guys after 821 every day you're gonna get a strong push towards the zones look at this 4 hour tapped into the zone over there
Yeah,
damn
GJ. Mamma mia, GJ.
so nice
Yeah.
what can you do to become consistent? Like, is there any major tips? Or sometimes I take 1 trade a day or 3 months, never validated my risk journal. Yeah, just take like whatever trades you take, always look at those trades and see that how could you have been in that trade? Always, 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 always recap your trades. Any tip to work on discipline? Just focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. Wow, this thing is gonna looks like gold's gonna blast off through 1795. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Clean candles to the left, still running. Oh, UJ sells, nice. We saw this chart here earlier on. Yeah, right here, UJ. Damn, GJ gave no confirmation to break below 149,450. Just straight move down. This is Freaky Fridays here. I'm gonna call it a day in about 5 minutes over here. I got some stuff to do. GU is now eventually breaking down. GU was a better sell because you had a rejection plus this candle broke the low at this point. I know Henrique was looking for sells here on GU, so this was the opportunity right here. Oh damn. Coming straight down.
Hey Rakeel, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good bro. I just got that GJ sell. I put my. Do you think it was a good trade because I took it on the 5-minute time frame?
Mhm.
I put the stop at 149,540,
Nice.
and when it was breaking 450, I took that sell and just like took like 10 pips.
Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty good move over here too.
Because I saw the same move happening in London for the buys, and I took it on the 5-minute time frame. But like I thought, like I could manage my risk.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, on Fridays we do get these sort of like, impulse moves with high volume and momentum.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. What do you think about NAS 100 right now? You think it's a good breakout? I think you need to send a chart and then we're going to take a look at that. What's next target and move for NYC for the NYSE gang? I don't know. So we have this resistance on gold. If we break this resistance, I think a pretty good target could be, major one, 1800, back to 1800. That could be a pretty good target. But if we do break above 1795, there's a possibility we can continue till 1796, 97. These are the areas we're looking at. But if you look at pound yen over here, looking on the 1 hour time frame, so we need to break below this support on the 1 hour time frame. So looking to the left hand side, I think a good target could be down here, 149 even. Yeah, that could be pretty good target, 149 even, and then we got another support at 148,750. Yeah, right there.
Yo, Roger, good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Hey, bro, if you look over at the 4 hour on GJ, if you see, I got entries right here on the sells at the break of the low of the previous bullish. Is that like I've kind of seen it before, but would you consider that like a bit of a risky trade?
So you entered at the break of the low right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like sometimes I tend to take like impulse entries on higher time frames, but there are some times where like it'll break a low and it'll just shoot right back up.
Yes. So basically, you've seen this happen before many times. So that's why you took this trade.
Yeah.
And also, there was a lot of volume on GJ too, and very rarely it does retests and stuff like that. So it worked out.
Yeah,
pretty good.
we also consolidated for quite a bit, so I was kind of expecting. GJ always kind of moves like that, just suddenly, just a huge candle.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's very nice.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, man. Take care. Take care. Of course, we know the end result, and I didn't enter, but wondering how I could have catched this good idea to enter an impulse entry too risky. Eventually, sells below 149.975. Yeah.
Hey, Raja, sorry, can I talk, maybe?
There was you're interrupting me, so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, it was very risky. I mean, if I was watching this, there was no way I would have entered here at all. Okay, Mr. Ricky.
Hey, it's Carlo.
Carlo.
Sorry for the yeah, man. I just wanted to tell you that I'm now running on GJ the first ever trade, 5,000 USD, and yeah, I have my stops at 149,400. If it goes, it goes. I have secured 4,000. So I just wanted to say like thank you and that this is amazing, man.
Oh, nice. That's absolutely amazing. Where was the entry?
My entry was, I will tell you, 149,620.
6-1.
Basically, I've written down that I had put my stop loss at break even, but once this candle, 15-minute candle, closed below this support, I had bring my stops back to 670. Basically, expecting price to respect the 15-minute high. And yeah, now it's my stop is at 4 pips to hit my stop loss, but I don't want to give away those profits. So if we break now 149 300 with momentum and the 4 hour closes below, man, this thing is going to run, man.
Yeah, I know it's
I
good.
never had such a win, so I just wanted
Yeah. Understandably, you're excited, so that's good.
Yeah, man. The words cannot describe how much excited I am.
Yeah.
So I'm now on the vacation in the hotel, and I just made some money. And if this thing goes now, it made a little pullback. We'll see. It's a strong support, so maybe we will bounce off it, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah. So what's this? I'm realizing I can add positions to a winning trade, but here I don't see how could have add positions. Yeah, here it's very risky, because gold once it runs, it breaks the highs and continues making higher highs and higher lows. So here it gets a little tricky to see where to add positions. So let's take a look here on the 5-minute time frame. So now breaking down, maybe this is where you could have added a position on the 5-minute once we broke the high over here. But other than that, it was just like you can see here, clean, higher highs, higher lows. Pretty difficult. All right, it's 8:30, guys. I'm gonna head off over here. It's a Friday, so just be careful. If you had wins this morning, secure those wins. Don't overtrade or over risk. And we shall see you Monday. Yes, Monday morning over here.
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah, man. You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Peace out.
Peace out.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Raj.
Adios, adios.
Brazil.
Brazil sleeping today.
Later, gang.
Gracias.
Yeah.